Hi, welcome back to the Restoration Shack. So for any of you that have seen any of my other videos, which are normally bikes and bits of working on my cars and the camper van, you may have seen on the wall movie posters, and a lot of them are Back to the Future related. Big fan of them. It was probably one of the first films I saw as a kid, and had a bit of an impact on me. So I love the whole the DeLorean, etc. Being a car guy, it kind of ticked a lot of boxes. So this is just a bit of a video, probably my nerdier side coming out. But I've ordered this. It's called a plutonium edition collector's set, and basically it's just a collector's tin, and it has a lot of cool parts inside. So I've been aching to open this since I got it. I got it a couple of months ago, but it's just been sat there, and I've just been looking at it going, I want to open this, but I wanted to record it, and finally got around to doing it. So you know what, let's just get on, because it's just really aching to get this thing open. So it's cellophane wrapped, unopened at the minute. The tin, metal tin, it has holographic dates on 1885, 1955, 1985 and 2015. Let's just get in. So I've been debating whether to not open it. You know, as a collector of things, do you open it? Well, it loses value, and the other side is I just need to get in this and see what cool stuff is in. I didn't buy it to make money on it. I bought it just because I'm a fan. Get rid of the cellophane. It's actually, don't know if you can see on the camera there, but it's actually indented as well. So it's pressed. So the Back to the Future and all these other parts are raised, and some of the mechanical bits there, where the sort of plutonium chambers and stuff like that, it's all raised. On the back, there's a card, which I won't go into too much detail because I want it to be a bit of a surprise as we open it. But there's a kind of list of what's in the box. So you ready? Let's go. Cool. So we have, not sure what that is yet, but we'll come to that in a minute. Just a bit of sponge. So we have like a reflective photo as you turn it. Marty, Dave and Linda kind of appear and disappear, or Dave and Marty's brother and sister appear and disappear as you rotate. It's like a lenticular. Pretty cool. There's a letter here. So it says, Dave, Linda, if you are reading this, it's probably because I haven't been home in a while, but don't worry, just because I'm not here doesn't mean that we won't see each other again in the future. I'm most likely travelling back through time with Doc, and we've had a problem that prevents me from returning to the present. I've always told you that time travel is so heavy, and you always treat me like a madman, but if Doc and I haven't travelled to the past and the future on several occasions, then Dad would be 6 feet under right now. Biff would be our stepfather. Don't know what that says there. Don't know. And Marlene would be in the clink, and you two would be living with. I can't read the writing, unfortunately. Hitting the ball. The worst case scenario, you and Dad wouldn't even Mum and Dad wouldn't have even fallen in love, and we wouldn't have existed. Someone had erased us from the photograph. I'm not going to give you my speech again. I know you don't believe me, but as crazy as it may sound, there are two things that Marty McFly will never be: a liar or a chicken. What's in the box will blow your mind. It keeps memories of my travels from 1885, 1955 and 1985 and 2015, pictures, tickets and souvenirs of the past and future. If, while they're writing, I even keep a coin from the casino that jerk Biff after stealing the DeLorean from us. Your brother in time, Marty. P.S. Don't mess with the plutonium bar. So basically it looks like it's... Sorry, it took ages to read that. The writing's very... My eyes on that writing. But basically it's like an introduction to the box. I was just looking at it thinking, well, that wasn't in the film, but that is just an introduction to the box. A letter for, you know, supposedly. With the photograph to his brother and sister, and then just kind of explaining what the box is about with the souvenirs. So, yeah, I don't know about that bit, but, you know, it's okay. What we got here? It's quite stuck on. I think that shouldn't be on there. I think that should possibly be there. It is. So basically this is... I've bent it trying to take it off that plate. That belongs on there, just to state what it is. And it says Back to the Future Plutonium Edition. This copy is number 3247 of 6000. So obviously there's a 6000 worldwide limited run. You've got an aged or fake aged out of time plate. So it looks like it's got, you know, they've tried to emulate corrosion on the side. It's stamped with the Universal Cities thing on the back, so it is sort of like copyrighted. Then you've got the later plates, reflective plate. Put those up there. You've got a blast from the past bag. Hopefully I can see. Reflective bag inside. It's obviously a smaller version of the bag than there's in the film, but let's see what's inside. Quite a few things actually. I'll tell you what, I'll move the box to one side and we'll come back to the box. Just give me a sec, let's move that over there. So we have the bag. We have it's like a Cafe 80s holographic coaster. A blast from the past receipt for the Gray's Almanac. A Mr. Fusion Home Energy sticker. Page torn out of a magazine for the Pitbull boards and the kids hoverboard. A three-dimensional card. It looks like a tourist card of places to see in Hill Valley. So you have the different numbers on it. Let's see if we're going to bring that a bit closer. So you have the different numbers, the different parts, and down here it tells you what it is. So number 1 is Hill Valley Courthouse Mall, and on the back it's like a lenticular. So you've got Hill Valley Goldie Wilson Jr. and then so it's basically like a Welcome to Hill Valley lenticular card, and that's just the, like I say, the three-dimensional town guide. Next is it's a placemat for the Cafe 80s, placemat / menu. And even then, back in the day when you've got pay ups, you've got like contactless paying, so a bit ahead of its time in that respect. Yes, and then just like a poster from it. So that is basically like a placemat you'd see for ordering burgers. Next is You're Fired, fax from Back to the Future Part 2. Like on that side. Next we have, so it's a Twin Pines Mall shopping bag, and there's other bits in there. So this is so basically, looking at that, bear with me, just noticed. So this Blast from the Past, if you can see, just it's got 2015, so they're sort of souvenirs from the future. This one is written on 1985, so this is from the first film. So you have a shopping bag, first of all. Put that up there. You have the Save the Clock Tower flyer, and measure on the back. Yep, Jennifer's phone number, and I love you, Jennifer Tomati, in the first film. Downtown map, so it's basically like the one in the second, so really if I'd have done this in order we should have gone 1885, but we'll do it as we find it. So you've got the town map again. On the back it tells you what the parts are, and then you're basically looking at the Mall of the Future, so it's an advertisement for Twin Pines Mall. You have the letter from Doc Brown. Let's see if there's a letter in there. Yep, so the letter that he wrote in 1955 to Doc and telling him not to open from in Lou's Cafe, with a Lou's Cafe envelope. George McFly bookmark for his book release, A Match Made in Space. Yep. Tiling slip from the school for being late, Marty McFly, and it even says on there, if you can see that, slacker. I don't know why that'd be on a tiling slip, but anyway. Re-elect my Goldie Wilson badge, electoral badge. The Art in Revolution, which is a badge that's on Marty's jacket. This looks like, yeah, so this is a casino token, gold token from Biff Tannen's Pleasure Paradise. So this is from the alternate 1985. Doc Brown's business card. That's pretty cool. And Save the Clock Tower badge type pendant, which I think is what the woman that's collecting for the clock tower is wearing when she's going around rattling the can. So also in the box, just lying around, is another casino token. So, oops, you've got an ordinary one, and then a bag. You've got another one of it, which looks the same. It's just that one's gold, and you've got a standard one. So you've got two casino tokens. There's a plutonium isotope. So it's like a solid. It's not liquid in there, but it's like a solid plastic. That is quite cool actually, and it's life size. That's pretty awesome. What else we got? So then we've got 1955 Hill Valley High School. So this is the souvenirs from 55. Look in there. So I'll put that envelope, just make sure it's empty. Yep. So you have Doc Brown's first drawing. Move these out of the way so we're not getting distracted by them. You have Doc Brown's first flux capacitor drawing. He drew when he bumped his head. An Enchantment Under the Sea flyer. So that's a miniature version of the large post that you see in the film. High school prom. George and Lorraine photo. So that would have been the prom photo. Picture of Lorraine Baines. Don't know what that would be from, but anyway, well, no, it's from it's on the film, but I don't know where that features in the film at all. We've got Lou's Cafe menu. Hamburger 25 cents, coffee 5 cents. also pretty cool. And then I think, as always, they seem to put in a visitor's guide for each of the years. So then if you put them together, so you've got the home of tomorrow, which is obviously the Lions estate that they were building, and then a floor plan of what the house will look like. And then you have a town square plan. So if you then put them side by side, you'd see the progression. In fact, let's see if we can do that. So you've got 1955 there, 1985, and then 2015. So I think there'll be an 1885. I don't know if they do an 1885. There was only one street back then, but that's pretty cool that you've got the sort of age appropriate flyers for the different years. So that's the 1955 envelope done. And then lastly, we have a Hill Valley Telegraph company, and this is the 1885 souvenirs. It's sort of been made to look slightly aged as well. So in this one we have I don't know if that shows up very well, but basically there's a picture. It's a holographic picture. As you turn it, it goes, "Here's lies Emmett Brown," but if you then turn it again, the gravestone disappears. So that's sort of, you know, when they put the future right again. So that's a small photo. You've got a reward poster for Buford Tennant, Mad Dog Tennant, A4 size. Reward of $5,000. And they've done the same for 1885. They've done a welcome to Hill Valley, the land of tomorrow. So you've got the railroad station, and then number 27, is it 27? 27 is the courthouse under construction. So it's basically the town square again, single-sided, made to look quite old. It's a shame that it's folded, but I guess with the size of it they have to do that. And then this is quite a big piece of paper here that's coming up. I think we know what this is. This is a map. I can't even get all this on. Let's see if I can bring this further back. This is a big map. This is probably A2 size. So yeah, you've got A4, yeah, A2, maybe slightly bigger map of the time machine, where it's buried in the old mine. It even says that details on the wall ELB, and then where it is, and then some details about what they'd need to do for different times if he gets there. So yep, pretty cool. I think that about wraps it up. And say in the tin now we've got the plutonium stick. It's got an embossed base in there that says Dr. Collectors, and then I think that's just it. And then the bottom there, time travel, memories, Back to the Future. Yeah, do you know what? Quite happy with that. Quite impressed. For the money, it gives you a lot of souvenirs that kind of relate to the film. Some are sort of things that were seen in the film, perhaps, and then others. So I'm very happy. Probably my favourite part out of it is the 2 license plates and the plutonium stick. That's probably the best bits out of there. But all in all, definitely, I think in the UK, it's available here. I think it's also available in the States. But yeah, quite a decent thing if you're a big collector. Just have these like little memorabilia bits. But hope you've enjoyed that. See my nerdier side. Still not worked out what that is. So if anybody knows what, it's just a piece of foam. But unless it's just a piece of packing foam, just stop everything moving about. Perhaps it is, and it's shaped in the you know, shaped like the flux capacitor things, but I can't tell what that is, so I think we're just going to put that into a bit of packing. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed that. I say, seeing my nerdier bits, a little bit different to the bikes and cars bits that I'm doing. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please subscribe, and I'll see you soon.